Phonetics and pronunciation. Phonetics is the study of the sounds of speech. It bears in mind the ways in which the sounds of speech are transmitted and formed, and also deals with the overall analysis of the sounds. There are three principal areas of phonetics that scientists concentrate on: acoustic phonetics, articulatory phonetics, and auditory phonetics, each with many practical applications. Acoustic phonetics focuses on the various sound waves generated by human vocal organs during communication. This directly relates to the method by which the sounds of different pronunciations are formed. Scientists are attempting to determine more accurately ways in which the overall formation of speech sounds is affected by frequency and sound waves. To do this, phoneticians look at the frequency spectrum, that is, the range of frequencies, using something called a spectrogram, perhaps better known as a sonogram. A spectrogram analyzes the vocal quality of a selected excerpt of an individual speech. It then records it on paper using something similar to a graph. Using the results of the spectrogram, scientists can see what range of frequencies is present within the vocal sample. Scientists can then differentiate between voices. Interestingly, acoustic phonetics may have a number of remarkably useful applications in the real world. Voice recognition software, where a computer user speaks into a microphone and the computer itself does the typing, is a direct result of research in this field. Many predict that in the future, home and building security systems will utilize this technology extensively to allow or bar access, turn on and off appliances, and perform a host of other common functions. The second type of phonetics is known as articulatory phonetics. This branch of phonetics studies how the vocal organs, or articulators, in humans interact to form speech. There are many different ways that phoneticians do this. One method, known as electropalatography, involves the measurement of the placement of a person's tongue when it meets with the roof of the mouth during speech. This is done by fastening a plate that has tiny electrodes on it to the palate. When the subject speaks, the tiny electrodes make contact and send data signals back to the researcher. This allows the researcher to establish a relationship between specific sounds and the use of the vocal organs. Speech pathologists are currently using this technology to develop treatments for those with serious speech impediments. Auditory phonetics is the third area scientists are most interested in. This category studies the perception of the sounds of human language. Auditory phoneticians, therefore, study hearing. Scientists also assess the means by which the different frequencies and amplitudes present in human speech impact the way in which it is perceived, both physically through the ear and mentally through the brain. They look for a demonstrable relationship between these sounds and human reaction to them. This branch of phonetics is particularly useful in the study of foreign languages. Instructors can apply auditory phonetics research and findings to teach students how to more clearly express meaning through the tones in their speech. Phonetics has also been integrated into other areas of science and has made considerable contributions to society. Advances in speech technology, forensics, communication disorders, and teaching second languages have all been made possible because of the vast research done in phonetics. Phonetics is currently being used, for example, to work on developing therapies for stuttering by integrating physiological aspects of science and examining how speech organs interact with mental processes in people who stutter. Phonetics has also been used for the development of writing systems. The International Phonetic Alphabet, or IPA, designates individual symbols to each way of saying a different sound, in order to guide users toward the correct pronunciation of words in language. Today, it is an important tool for speech pathologists, linguists, translators, language teachers, and speech therapists. Phonetics is a vast and diverse field that directly relates to spoken language and its pronunciation. Its three traditional primary areas of study have demonstrated a number of practical applications. Working in conjunction with one another, these fields have brought many advances to human understanding of language and linguistics and promise to bring many more in the future.